Yes. Sounds crispy. Something that doesn't have 4. Two seconds, because I have to do some setup stuff. Still. Wait, what? And chat.
On target. And now.
Oh, no, fuck.
Man.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. No one could hear. No one could hear you up until that moment. Anyway, all they heard was just you just going fuck, 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 fuck.
No one could hear you scream.
No one could. No one could hear you scream in that moment because I didn't have you able to.
Do you know that no one can hear you when you scream in space?
Yes.
Yes, because there's no air to
Exactly.
transmit the fucking, what are they called?
The sound.
Sound
yes.
waves.
2 seconds. I'm trying to fix.
But no one
something
can
that
hear
I may
you
have
scream
broken.
inside my basement.
That's not creepy or ominous at all.
Yes, I know. I have 3 basements. Fuck.
Oh, that okay. OBS just crashed. That would be. Oh.
That is good.
Yes, that is good.
That's what they call some grade A bullshit.
Well then, because it stopped the stream naturally. Thank fucking Christ. Right.
Some enemies deleted.
How is everyone? Outside of
Doing alright.
OBS just completely shitting a brick apparently.
I didn't know something I didn't know let me get my joke right first. I didn't know an inanimate object could shit, let alone shit bricks.
Well, OBS just did. Also, you've clearly never used OBS.
I have used OBS, and luckily I've never had it crash in my time, but still. I can understand how it could.
I think then you are the only person with a stable version of OBS then, because OBS is extortionately unstable.
Probably because I'm too lazy to update it.
But it automatically updates.
Wait, what?
Yeah, automatic. Like literally, when you open it, it just goes, "Do you want to update?" And you just click the words "yes," and it just does it for you.
Okay, well.
Oh.
Shows how often I use my OBS.
When was the last time you opened OBS?
A good while ago.
Ah. Oh. 2 seconds. I am just still, because of the OBS crash, I am now able to actually put up that we are live on more than just Twitch. No, I closed that. I didn't want to close that. I'm closing things now. I don't know what I'm doing.
Are you okay?
No, everything's on fire. constantly.
This is fine.
This is fine. And copy, and there. There's also the fact that I've spent like most of the day like setting up the other server, because you know I completely borked the server that we're on when I was setting it up. Maybe a lot. I was gonna say not a lot, but it is quite a substantial fuck up that I made.
Where did we leave off? Never mind.
It's fine. I fixed it.
I think we're on the wrong map.
Uh,
Oh yeah, because we were trying to figure out what to do last week.
Yeah.
nothing to see here. I also wasn't adding maps neither. Don't know what you're on about.
Oh.
Nothing to see here.
That event is pretty chaotic.
What, just being...
Generally being in the town of court. Just generally, us coming to the court and us leaving the court. It was pretty chaotic.
I mean,
Again, every time you say court, I always think of like legal court.
Corte.
I mean, we might as well.
yeah,
Can we go to court?
no.
Okay, go to Corte.
Oh, right. Now I should be ready. There. Objection to what? You die.
I object to you being ready.
Who?
You're never ready.
I am ready.
Objection. The man that put Arion to sleep in the court battle against the ghouls is very much unknown, and
Very dead.
it's not his fault.
He's very dead. He is
Yes,
dead.
he's very dead. He is very dead. Sorry, I got to sleep before he died.
See, we think he's dead, but he might be alive.
What, the man that
You'll
put the
know.
people to sleep?
His body was never found.
His body was never found.
Exactly.
Ah.
Exactly. He could still be alive, and you would never know.
Well then, before this gets completely out of control. Oh,
You would never
Take
know,
it,
never get
take.
control back.
take my drink, and I am the DM of this wonderful chaotic campaign, Dawn of Legends, Jason, aka the Golden Goblin, and we are brought all together this week. Some people last week having stuff to do, and me forgetting and being an idiot in general. We have Jamie, who is the chef Abigail.
I'm like Gordon Ramsay.
Except less swearing.
I can up the fucking swearing if you want.
Then we have Reese as the untimely to the death cleric ? Farain.
Glory to the Raven Queen.
Death to the unworthy.
Question: did the Raven Queen rave?
Probably.
No one knows, as everyone who has seen her has their mind erased.
Oh, it's just like what's it called? What's the thing that whenever you look at it, you turn to stone?
Medusa.
Yeah, it's like Medusa, just
Or a
less-
basilisk.
just not as hard.
Or basilisk. And then we are joined by the mighty Cam, who is the barbarian gnoll, Zilgor.
I will eat you if you fall behind.
And or just fall in general, I guess.
I was about to ask, what happens if we fall in front?
then I guess he eats your behind. And
No,
then
if we're going opposite, say regurgitates us.
and then last we have Sail XD, who is the embodiment of fireball dragon.
Definitely not crazy. Embodiment of fireball.
Embodiment
even
of
actually-
fireball.
Have you even actually cast Fireball
Doesn't have
once yet?
fire.
No,
Doesn't have fireball.
I do, but
Oh god.
Wait,
Oh wait,
wait.
yeah, I forgot. I let you swap out, didn't I? Fuck.
yeah. So why
Shit.
haven't you actually been using Fireball? That's apparently your signature move.
No,
we
he's
haven't got into a
not-
battle since I got it.
It's not his signature move. He is the embodiment of fireball. Let there be fireball. Like. Oh, whilst I change music. You had just finished up figuring out what happened to the people that went up the mountains to the Dwarven fortress, try and figure out why they never returned, and then what happened to the evident second crew that went up to retrieve the first crew that you found out when you arrived.
Yeah,
as-
that sounds like it'd be a snowball effect.
Yes. To which you
We're next.
you found one crew in a room, or well, what was left of said crew, mad, and then the rest dead, having been killed by their ally. And then you found the substantial first crew completely utterly cacked, and a robot man question mark TM
Robot.
robot man TM question mark who proceeded to rock the ever living daylighting shit out of Abigail because got too close to the evil spooky sword, the edge of destruction.
So close to losing another character.
Oh no, he wasn't going to kill anyone unless they actually picked it up.
Which Abigail was about to.
Yeah, hence why he beat the ever living crap out of her.
Yeah, because I want it's fun, but apparently he's a fun killer.
I mean, losing 2 characters in Monkey Pain, now that's a new record.
You've clearly never played older editions.
And
Oh.
I'm happy.
Yeah, I didn't lose my character in second edition last night, and then make a character and then lose it immediately again. That was fun. But as you were partway down this mountain, trying not to be eaten by the many things that inhabit the skies during the day, and ever so fearful of having light in the night. As you are about halfway down, as you were about to start your second evening on this hellhole of a mountain, what are people doing as people are getting ready to set up camp? Well, they're kind of like starting a fire to cook food. This is like pre-watch.
Not much Thurain would do.
Dialgar puts all bodies near each other so they're easier to watch.
The bodies don't move, especially the ones that have holes in their heads. They really especially don't move. Cool. Someone has a very high passive perception, so that no point rolling that. as you do like hear like screams like from further down that sound like people not having a very fun time, like very like far off. Like you hear like the echo basically of the like echoing up the mountain of like various people screaming in agony, followed sharply by utter silence. Whatever made them scream was probably killing them.
Well, nothing we can do.
Which you're not 100% sure because you don't have your secondary bird to send down Farain, but that is what Farain would hear because he has the highest passive. Other people just hear it as general like shouts and stuff, but Farain would hear it a bit better.
Seems there might be trouble down, continuing on our way down.
As one of the guide is just like, well, we'll deal with it when we get there.
Our job is to get these bodies back. I don't care about anyone else.
Well, I mean, we're fucked either way. We're fucked if we stay up here, we're fucked if we go down there, so...
As the fire slowly kind of burns, as don't even need perceptions for this. Out of it comes a kind of flame that almost like grabs itself into existence and then starts moving on its own as it moves ever so slowly and then grows into what is a raven. And then just kind of like rolls fully like out of like the fire pit and then just kind of like in front of all of you and then just stands. Looks at Farain. Are you willing? Or are you a willing creature, or are you going to resist an effect? As this thing looks at you. There's a fire. What you would see is a flame kind of like slowly kind of crawling out of the fire, and as it comes out, like it slowly morphs into a raven, and then just kind of like flops out, rolls a little bit, and then stands, looks at you, and is casting something.
I don't know what it's casting, do I?
No.
I will be.
It is not.
accepting.
It's not harmful.
Either way, it's a raving, so I will be accepting.
No, then no charisma save is needed. As people watch this, as Farain just kind of slumps kind of backwards, unconscious.
Do you put me to sleep?
This isn't sleep. This is a little bit different.
Okay.
This is pulling your consciousness away into the Ever Mother's grace of the Raven Queen.
It was the lore.
As this unnatural kind of sleep hits you, that you are then awakened back within a semi-familiar to you, as many visions have come this way, where she brings you into the complete darkness of her sanctuary. I have some progress. The location still eludes me, as these flashes of mountains, you're not sure exactly the exact location, Sorry, cough a little. And then like it flashes again, like deeper within somewhere you don't even know like how deep underground, and then flash again, like just progressively getting deeper and deeper. You're not sure if it's going deep or if it's going like across. You're not really 100% sure yet, because this is all that she's been able to grasp of your current folly's location. As you see on the outside from the last flash, this immense underground kind of fortress built by something or someone that was either really, really big or just built to be super sturdy for bigger creatures to move through. You're not sure, but it's in like shambles and disarray. It looks like it's been left to rot for God knows how long. Parts of it are completely crumbled, as then flash again to the inside as you see not one, not two, but 3 skeletal heads atop one humanoid body, kind of wrapped up very, very kind of like weird, like they've almost been like stitched on at some point in time. They're not like fully skeletal, there is still some skin on them, as you see what is a practicer of dark arts ripping life force from something and feeding it into itself, as you are brought back into the blackness. Ah, 'tis your foe. Where he is still is unknown, and it is annoying to me. He is most powerful in your realm. So he can hide, which most cannot.
Did I notice any sort of landmarks on the mountains?
Roll straight nature,
Nature. I'm sure that's.
because you're trying to discern land mass.
I'm unconscious, so guidance is nothing. That is a 12.
No, you still have all your spells. You're just not.
Okay.
Your body is unconscious.
That is a 13.
Yeah, that would be. They're not anywhere close. You haven't seen mountains like that before. These are not. These mountains stretch higher than the mountains you're on. They stretch like hundreds, if not thousands of feet tall. They are like near like impossibly tall. They are probably off in another land somewhere. You've heard tales of mountains that big, but you've never seen them personally. You're not 100% sure where they are. And you're not even sure, like, after the mountains, where within that mountain region you were teleported to, because it was happening. Like, the flashes were like a flash of the mountain, and it flashes, and then you're deeper, and then deeper and deeper and deeper.
Yeah.
As more information comes, it shall be delivered. Terribly sorry for the intrusion this time, but
I am grateful for the words and clues for the whereabouts of this creature.
there is a much greater threat at your doorstep. Since
Greater than-
some of your companions riled that nest, it has become unruly, and those ghouls now hunt more actively. They will need to be either quelled or the people moved.
The ghouls on this mountain.
No, she's on about the ghouls that they kick the hornets. Yeah.
Yeah.
When they
cool, yeah. Plot.
when they kick that peripheral hornet's nest of ghouls. Yes, that is a much more pressing issue. It will be the unnatural death of many. That's time not to come.
I was troubled on how to deal with the ghouls, but
I shall send a little aid. I do not know how quickly she will get there.
any help would be much appreciated. Thank you.
As then you are ejected.
Yeah.
Haha. As this fiery bird just kind of like looks at Farain, as then he just kind of like unnaturally slumps and is there for like a good like 20-30 minutes. What are the rest of you doing? As like after he slumps,
Thoraine's body to see if I could eat it.
he's still breathing. It's just like after he slumps, this kind of fiery bird just almost disappears into like thin air, and then he wakes up about 20 to 30 minutes later. As Ellie is making sure that you don't swallow your tongue.
What?
Well, he slumped into an unnatural consciousness, which when you do that, you can swallow your tongue. And
Great to know.
it's a very big muscle.
Is he dead yet?
She goes, no, he is unnaturally unconscious, which is weird because he is of elven nature.
Let me know if he's dead. I could use a snack in the morning.
Was my food not edible enough?
I could eat you as well.
That's not what I meant.
Thrain will be quite difficult to eat. The most you can probably get from Thrain is a toothpick.
Yes, but as after Farain wakes, who is taking first watch? Or is it just your usual watches?
I think the
what-
usual. I mean,
Well,
it
what's
doesn't-
our usual? That's
Well, it's usually Farain on first and last, and then like Zilgor and Dragon in the middle, and Abigail is also usually sometimes on last, if people wake her.
yeah, sure. I'll take the usual.
I mean, it's not failed us so far.
It seems, as I wake, I'll thank you, Ellie. But if the Raven Queen wanted me dead, I'm sure that would be a much willing thing for me. However, it seems that in court, the ghouls have been a bit more active since some of you have riled them up.
And the mayor
So we-
said he would fix it all.
We might need to deal with that when we get there.
We did.
Yeah, you
It's not our fault that the city cannot defend itself.
They're only being more active since you guys have went down there, I believe.
Well, I mean, that is one possibility, but from the sounds of it, you've only got word of mouth from it.
Even if we are in trouble with the court town guards and whatnot, is it really our fault?
No, I mean,
It could be
I
anyone's
no.
fault.
I mean, that's what I'm gonna say because I mean, there's
Who
There's-
knows? Maybe someone went in after us.
I'm
in
sorry,
the-
but
I
yeah,
mean-
there's quite a lot of more.
Oh,
A messenger of
Your mic cut off, JP.
my.
There's quite a lot of possibilities.
It might be me actively positive. Turn this flame down. I've heard from a word of God, my goddess, that it was my companions. All that I know, all that I have been told is it is best if we quell it when we get to court, and we will have help in this endeavor anyway.
He's crazy enough to go down with us to fight ghouls.
How much is your pay?
I'm
Brain,
sure that
roll a history because she did say she. There isn't many female warriors that are of your sector. Just upon the mention of your backup.
Oh, God damn it! Is this Sunbreaker?
No, not Sunbreaker.
Okay. I know that's a female Shadowkai.
No, I mean, there's thousands of possible things that could have changed what happened there.
Yeah,
Hell,
it doesn't
Yep,
have to.
okay.
Wow.
It could be any of the three female champions. It could be Sunbreaker. It could be one of the other three. You're not 100% sure.
Was that a natural one?
It was.
Yes, that was.
Great.
hell,
But
it
you know
could
it's
be
at
the-
least one of the
mean-
female champions that are coming to help you.
I mean, I could guidance it, but I'm pretty sure 5 won't change anything.
You would know it's probably one of the champions, and you know it's female. So Sunbreaker is potentially an option, but you don't even know where she is.
My religion with my religion helps quell the undead and those that seek immortal life to break free from the shackles of mortal demise.
And what
It is-
does it pay?
I believe it is possible that the city might pay us handsomely for after we deal with the ghouls.
I wouldn't count on it. The mayor kind of scammed us, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, they did scam us last time.
I mean, next time that we go in and we do deliver, I guess, the heads as a confirmation, I am gonna threaten him if he doesn't give us the reward that he promised. Because, fuck, I don't know.
Don't know much about what happened when you guys went there. I only came after I saw that there was something going on around that area.
I was
Yes.
taking care of their problem, and they decided to lock me away. Maybe they should all perish. I do not give a shit.
They didn't lock
I-
you. They didn't lock you away. They made you unconscious and then locked you away.
And while
Potato,
we were inside the
Potato,
Uh,
potato, really.
There is-
what's it called?
There is a church of my faith in that city. I'm sure
Um,
that once we deal with the ghoul problem, I'm sure that they will help us with the payments that you seek from the city.
Yeah, I mean they did lock us inside while we were in the sewers.
You were more than aware that they were going to do that.
But yeah, at least give us some time till they
Right.
see that we went further into the sewers. That could have been fair.
Thrain does not know anything of that happened.
I mean,
Nope,
who in
nope.
their right mind just throws some people inside and just locks it?
Nobody
Darius.
told
Zol-
Zylgor.
yeah.
Zylgor saw that as a threat, so Zylgor threw the guard down that did it.
Yeah.
I mean, a good thing you actually did it because most of us at least survived.
Yeah, but the 3 people that knew failed to mention. But anyway, as this is happening,
I'm sure that's well, we have a fair bit. We have a bit of travel time before we get to court. So, I would please think on it. However, my decision would be to staying in court to help deal with this.
right as you finish that
did it.
part of the sentence, you hear the guide, like you like see him, like he's sitting across from you, Frey. You like see him like perk up a little bit, look up, and then just like his eyes kind of widen as he just shouts, "It's back!" And then he like rushes to the fucking wall.
I will. I will blink. I'll use my blessing of the Raven Queen to pretty much magically teleport myself towards the edge of the wall.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow the guide. I'm gonna guess do the same thing as him.
Preparing a specific spell for what happened last time.
As I was gonna say, everyone roll a perception, but I didn't. It wasn't necessary because he rolled a nat 20.
Wait. Okay, so we're fucked.
He rolled the nat 20 and heard the dragon just coming this hum, 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 like faint hum, as you all start to hear the hum,
The guy
hum,
told that
hum,
20.
as he's like looking for it, as his eyes are like widening. He knows what the sound is because he's seen it previously. He just shouts, "It's back!" and then just like legs it to the wall.
Well, I'm sorry, but if you want to hide from a dragon, you don't shout at it.
You guys were shouting at it. He's not shouting at it. He's warning you that it's coming.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
holding a
I'm-
silent spell for whatever these fuckers decide to do.
I'm sorry, but you should target the guy. The guy was the one that actually shouted down.
Yeah. Yes, that's probably him.
I'm sorry, but he's shouting. He's being a hypocrite. He's saying, "Oh, everyone be quiet, everyone be quiet," and then next time we see it, it's back.
So would you rather he not say anything and have the drown draft push you all off the mountain?
He could have said it normally, not scream
Yeah,
his lungs out.
No,
That
it's
is-
because he's very panicked because it's
Yes.
literally about to be on top of you.
well then stop shitting yourself. I mean, come on, how can you call himself a guy without like knowing about it, and without like he should be the one that should be set an example. Like, if he's gonna be that kind of guy, he's gonna make everyone panic.
Are you going to the wall or are you staying put?
I mean, where actually are we? Like
You
when
are.
we were sitting.
You're kind of like in the kind of like middle of like the pathway, kind of almost.
So we're just in the middle of the kind of road
Yeah, like
that's
this
on
like
the
kind of
mountain.
like this kind of like narrowish road. There's not a whole lot of space here, so there's not really like nooks and crevices to hide in.
Wait, do we see the dragon?
You hear it coming rapidly. You have 2 turns.
Silent spell. Wow.
What is everyone doing is you have actively got 2 turns to make a decision. Are you going to the wall or are you staying put?
Sure.
All.
Zalgor?
Zalgor will grab an ember from the fire because it's night, right?
It's not quite night. It was like It was like time where people were cooking just so that they could get the fire out before like nightfall, so the harpies don't come at you again.
But there is still a flame, though.
Yeah,
right?
there is still fire. Yes.
He will grab an embered stick and press it against Goat Zane
Okay.
as he rips the chain and has the goat scream out and have it run off as a distraction. Screaming.
Okay.
That's my first.
Okay. So you are doing that. Oh fuck. What is the
What's the
Run.
goat's maximum movement for
It's
turn?
not it's not the goat's maximum movement, it's the fact that the dragon just rolled a natural 20.
And what?
Perception.
So he saw the goat, or
Oh no, he's seeing the goat because the goat is like
The goat is literally a beacon.
the goat is
So-
currently a beacon. It's one
we
turn
aren't
away.
seen, right?
However, it does have disadvantage because it is flying, so it's
I
Not
thought
a-
it was. I thought it was walking towards us in the distance.
no, it's
I
still
know, the
it's
wings
it's
were
it's
flapping.
it's flying, so it's close enough to hear it. It's just it's the speed that it's moving at. Is it gonna have enough time to like turn? Is more like it will definitely hear the goat. It's just more like is it gonna care enough to like go for the goat?
And then the second turn would be to hide myself near the bodies.
See what spells I have.
Dragon.
How am I
Well,
gonna
if
get
you're-
ourselves killed?
If you're casting silence now, it wouldn't hear the original cry of the goat until it gets out of the silence.
No, the rain wants to cast silence on all of us if we start yelling at it, right?
Yes. that-
Yes, I was mainly paying more attention to Abigail as she was the one that was about to shout at towards the dragon. I was not expecting Zygar to make a screaming goat.
So wait,
Uh,
who is not up against
Zilgar,
all?
roll me a d6 for what direction this goat goes in. See if it goes up, down, back, or wherever.
I rolled a 2.
We'll say it starts going down because they are kind of mountainous goats, so that it doesn't really care too much for the steepness of the cliff.
I thought it was like a jump off a cliff.
Mountains.
Okay.
Yeah.
This
it's
cliff
more-
is 89 degrees, which
You
means that they can walk on.
You've clearly never seen a goat climb like a near 90-degree surface. It's kind of funny.
A goat has a
89.9.
Oh,
goats are a 40-foot movement speed. So I'd imagine this thing is running, so it should be 80.
Yeah.
is this goat a fast boy?
Well,
Wait a second, technically speaking, if it's on fire, is it turbocharged?
No, I've like seared its back end to cause it great pain, like
Yeah,
you would
he's-
a steam, and I had it like bolt basically.
Yeah, so it's turbocharged.
Yeah, it's not on fire.
someone did say tie several balloons to the goat and watch it fly through the air.
I mean, why not do both? Then you get like
you don't
four.
have you don't have several balloons for a start.
No, I
Okay.
could put I could put plate armor on it, but then it wouldn't really run away.
Okay, let's fix it.
Wait a second. What if Zilgar? I have an idea. Let's get some cow inwards and get the goat to eat the cow inwards.
It would only affect the goat.
Yes, but when the dragon goes for it, it'll smell the goat's breath and fly the opposite way. Because I bet you the goat will fail a charisma saving throw, or a charisma check.
I
Not sure about that, but at the moment you're going to have to try and wrestle the goat to try and
yeah.
smear it.
Also, the goat
Yeah,
goat is currently like very out of sight.
Yeah,
Jay,
that I mean, it could be an idea before you had to go like fly off.
It didn't fly
DM.
off. Yes.
how far away is the dragon box? Or can we even
I
see
mean,
it?
you can see it. It's maybe about like 30 feet as it is careering after this goat.
30 feet.
Yeah, you do see it's like underbelly.
Can I hope we're not get ourselves killed? I'm sure I won't. Cast the detect thoughts on it. I don't know why. I just don't try. You can focus your mind on any creature that you can see within 30 feet of you.
Does it need a save? No, it doesn't. It needs a save.
If
You
the
want to
creature
push
has an
deeper.
intelligence of 3 or lower, then it's unaffected.
Wait, sorry, what?
What intelligence does a dragon have?
Yes.
It's more than 3.
No, it's definitely more than 3.
Okay. It's
like-
not a numbness, please.
Like the average in of an adult dragon is 16. And that's the average.
God damn it, these intelligent bloody dragons.
A wormling is
Yeah.
equally as smart as a human being. In fact, some of them are more smarter.
Depends if you count what year of human. Like, if you're talking a person who was born in 2015, then yeah, definitely.
Talking about a person that's born in 2020, then extremely, yes.
So, someone, yeah, definitely.
But anyway, as it's careening towards you, you don't feel anything at first, and then I need you to make me an intelligence save.
I didn't even probe deeper, like.
No,
okay,
I need you to make me an intelligence save. Like
normal.
Yeah.
I think even okay, yeah, dragons are kings. Fuck
Well,
off. God damn.
what was everyone's first action?
Run to the wall. Run and hopefully brace. Followed by a swift, because it's so close, I need everyone to make me a dex save, but because you're bracing yourself against the wall, you get advantage.
I give someone double the advantage by pressing them against the wall.
No.
Fuck.
Bad.
Dex.
Hey.
Yeah, dex save, yeah. Abigail, you just rolled normal.
Yes,
So
because I don't
what
know how to
happens?
roll. I don't know how to roll advantage. I tried right clicking, but did nothing.
It's not
No.
right. It's on your sheet.
Yeah, I'm on my sheet.
You
I
should
click
have
Above your initiative speed and armor
yeah.
class.
Oh, I see it now.
Just roll one more. Just roll one more. You'll be fine.
I've already rolled
You did.
twice.
It's fine.
15 and 11.
Yeah, your 15 is enough. Is that your higher of the two Zolgor?
Yeah, the other one was like 9.
That is fine, because the wing is not that high.
That's what I say, get to that 20.
No, that there's two different versions of this. So there's the normal wing attack, which is different, or there's the version you're in facing, which is not directed. It's just a byproduct. So 15 is actually what you need to roll. So you are hopefully all fine. Guide.
What
Jesus.
happens to me?
You are fine.
So wait, do I just
Yeah.
stop?
Yeah, no, you rolled a 16. So yeah, you're fine. You need
No, I mean. Okay.
Oh wait, what's your your intelligence? We'll get to that in a second. I'm currently rolling people's
Sure,
imminent demise.
Jesus.
You
God, pray to the Claymora.
you only nearly lose one person who falls flat in their face, and it is Abigail. She isn't
How?
she rolled a 5 and a 1, with advantage. She didn't go far because she was braced. But
Oh, Ellie, not Abigail.
not Ellie. Yeah, ignore me.
I was about to say.
Wait, did she fall off a cliff or?
No, Ellie falls and eats shit, but I rolled for your guide to catch her because she was close enough for the guide to catch her, and the guide caught her, so she doesn't fall to her immediate demise. But she does fall and eat absolute shit. Dragon, because this thing has such a high intelligence, you get the brief thoughts rapidly, which are mostly it wanting power, wealth, to be worshipped, and this overwhelming presence within your own mind of that you are unworthy. Like, it is an absolute apex predator. Like, just this absolute... It's almost like you tried to invade its mind, but inadvertently it invaded yours. Somehow. You're not sure
That's
how.
it?
Yeah, and it's mostly just you just kind of like trying to fight through, but your spell doesn't succeed.
And just hands. No.
Yeah.
Fuck. There goes spell slot. I learned pretty much nothing. I learned something that I expect from dragons. Because I also want water power.
Zilgor, you can mark a goat off.
I have indeed.
As you hear the brr, bleh, 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 as it's just like panicking, and then you just hear that crink of just like followed by like a boom of something very loud hitting the ground. Like,
And how many more goats do you have? 'Cause I don't think you're getting that one back.
as you like hear the crunch of like the goat kind of off in the distance, and then you feel the shockwave of the dragon landing on top of it shortly after. As who is going to look over the edge?
I'll do it.
I will not.
How bad can it be?
Roll a perception.
Of course. God damn it, Rain, you should have done it. You can see when you're blind. Perception.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that's normal.
Yeah, it's just a normal perception, so.
11.
I mean, you see the dragon on the cliffside. Don't see the goat.
Okay.
I mean, it's kind
How
of
far
hard.
is the
It's
dragon?
it's kind of hard to miss the like nearly like 15-foot long giant blue fucking dragon that's about as tall as 2 buildings.
About how far is it?
Maybe about close to like 100 feet.
Dragons.
It's
Percent,
about
okay.
yeah about 100-ish feet.
Can just. Oh god, kill me. Wave at it. And I guess yell hello in Draconic.
How loud are you shouting?
I don't know.
Don't bother.
I'm not trying to like break my lungs. But
All right, but before he yells, can I use my second action to then go and hide?
Where?
I'm hiding like low, kind of with the bodies.
Oh yeah, roll a stealth. Unless Farain is actively casting his yes. I was gonna say because it may roll more than enough.
Yeah,
So
my silence go off there.
I mean,
train casted.
yeah, your words don't leave you.
But I did wave. I mean, can they see that?
However, you are actively waving. It does have a 24 for a total. Is it kind of just like
Can I go back?
Is it just kind of like looks kind of like at you, just kind of like spits a bit of lightning out, and then just kind of goes, and then just proceeds to fuck off.
Oh, come on.
Pussy.
Shit, come here.
You are not worth its time.
I am gonna kill it one day. And that's
That goat is worth
promise.
more than that goat is worth more of its time than you.
To me, that surprises me.
It is taking a very limp goat corpse with it. Like it hasn't eaten it. It's just taking the body with it.
So, fireball
150.
120. I'm pretty sure.
No.
You can't cast anything in silence unless it's
Yeah, you
not
can't.
verbal.
Yeah, you can't cast anything in either.
Unless it's what?
If it's a verbal component spell, then you cannot cast anything.
Most spells require a verbal activation as well.
Yeah.
Like you
Vocal, yeah.
and if you're in silence, like there is no sound.
There is a custom feat that I do have, but it only works if you don't talk.
Sorcerers can do silent spell, so
Yeah.
you can ignore the verbal.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think he has that.
Yeah, I don't.
Verbal
Anyways.
casting, that's it.
All my spells require vocal.
Yeah, unless you either have mute caster, which is for people that don't talk, which is an extremely rare feat to get.
Yeah, I do not. Bro.
As the dragon just kind of takes the goat. Takes the goat and casually fucks off to the mountains. As Zogor has kind of like crawled under the dead and is like hiding under them, like in what is it? Oh fuck! I can't remember the game where you hide under the dead bodies. Film.
Which would be every horror game out there.
I don't think it's a horror game. I think it's just a normal kind of. Oh no, I do remember what it is. It was Homeland. When you're in the prison. But as the dragon proceeds to leave.
Leave.
Yes, it's just leaving.
Fuck. Next time, Rami to actually to choose a name that doesn't sound like a creature from the game. Kill me already.
That was your own fault.
Fuck. Okay. I know. I make a lot of bad things.
Zogor effectively just saved everyone's asses. If it had seen more than just dragon, then yes, it would have come back up the mountain. But it wasn't going to go all the way back up the mountain for one person.
Went down a mountain for a goat.
That's because the goat is going the same direction it is. It would have to actively go out of its way to hunt you down and then go home.
Against.
Whereas it can just scoop the goat, fuck off, and go home. Which is exactly what it did.
Can Zylgor go up to Dragon?
Yeah.
How big is Dragon?
Don't know.
After I see
Ooh.
it go, I would lose concentration on
Yeah.
silence.
How big am I? Like,
Yeah.
height or general size?
Like, just height.
Oh, 180 centimeters.
You're
I
human.
need-
Yeah.
Do you need to change to that feet or?
No, no.
No. No.
So you're human. Sorry, for a moment I thought you were still, or you were like a gnome or something.
No, wait. I am a.
So
Wait,
you're,
shit,
you're,
I'm
you're
a
half
half-elf.
elf. You'd be a little bit taller than a human.
Half up. I would like to go.
180 is 5'9".
I'd like to go right up to Dragon, and I would like to grapple him.
Do it. I believe it's a
What
contested
save do I
athletics.
need?
Contested athletics, isn't it?
Yes.
No, the defender can roll athletics or acrobatics.
Or acrobatics, yes.
Okay, so acrobatics this. Please, God. Why? What they do to you?
I don't think Zilgor needs to roll.
Oh, +8, yes, he does not.
I was gonna say, like,
Okay,
even in that one, like, he can still. I think he can still outroll you for that one.
That
Zalgor
hurt.
just walks up to you, over you, putting you in shadow, as he pulls his claws out and just grabs, like, slightly past your shoulder so you cannot move your arms, digs the claws in and lifts you off the ground and pulls you up to his face.
I know where this is going. Is he backwards by any chance?
No, I'm staring at him in the eyes.
Oh, I thought you were doing it like grabbing him from behind, lifting him up, but I thought you were gonna German suplex him back into the fucking mountain. Just followed up by a swift.
The next time you want to piss off a dragon. And as I am grappling him, and it has ended a turn, you take 4 points of piercing damage as he digs the claws in. You better not make sure I am with you. Understand?
I'm just silent. Like,
Zalgor just gently nods his head.
how much damage did you say?
4.
4.
Wait, Zalgor understands his place in this food chain?
I think Zalgar is brutal but not stupid.
I would like to disagree.
You take another 4 points of piercing damage
Jesus Christ.
as the claws continue to dig in.
What is that?
You're not saying anything.
Understand?
Wait. I thought you. Wait. You said you nod.
Yeah, he nods, but he's waiting for a response.
No,
I
I'm
know that
I'm
meant like
nodding
we have an
silently,
understanding.
like,
We have an under.
I'm nodding silently to try and get you to nod.
Yeah.
Yes, I get it now. Fuck off, that hurts.
Good. And I kind of not retract my claws. I'm not like a cat, but I just like release the claws and have him like fall like 1.5 feet, and then just walk back over to my goats, reattach the goats.
Uh, uh,
Although I do
s-
not agree with the bugbear's methods, I do
Wait.
agree that I'd rather not see the Raven Queen too
You
soon.
call me a bugbear one more time.
I was gonna say, that's gonna end
Oh
badly.
no. Sorry, I'm not really from here. Cannot recall.
He is similar to one.
and that's how Dragon Roll the new character. Thrown off of a mountain 100 feet to his death. Rocks fall and he dies.
Oh wait a sec. Can I finally?
Our
Hold on.
character is a null, isn't it?
Yes, it is
Yeah.
an all.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay, wait, let me check the similarities between bugbear and an old.
They're very different.
Well,
Well, one is a goblin.
Bugbears are heavy hobgoblins, which are large goblinoid creatures. Gnolls are like giant humanoid, kind of hyena dog bear things.
Yeah,
on a scale from 1 to 100%.
Bugbears are a little bit taller than your average gnoll, but Zilgor is an exception.
And on a scale from
Yeah.
1 to 1000, how that?
Power scaling is completely different. A bugbear is more likely to trade with you, a gnoll is more likely to eat
not
your
that.
intestines.
I mean, like, dead. You know what I mean?
No, not even a little.
Well, shit.
Yeah.
We are about
Yeah.
to find out soon. It seems like.
Pretty much, this is probably what would happen if Zilgor was to just throw Dragon off now.
No, it would be more like a this bitch empty yeet kind of situation.
Yeah, and then he would go.
Yeah.
Zyle God wastes no meat.
Yeah, that's what you collect at the bottom when it's tenderized.
You know what? I would prefer jumping off. Honestly.
Just tenderizing it for him at that point in time. But as you were able to go back to your rest, first watch perception.
25, an average roll. Oh wait, no, I forgot guidance.
I was going to say, wait, what?
29, an average roll.
Jesus Christ.
I rolled my passive.
As Abigail, you are able to remove one more point from your sanity, or add one more point. Sorry.
Add one more point.
Yes.
Well, let me see.
And what about me? I have 9 sanity. Okay, I'm
Sure.
hearing some voices, it seems like.
You're not hearing voices. You've not reached 5 yet. Once you lose 5, that's when you start having problems.
Wait, then why did I hear voices when I reached 9, like last time? when we
Because
entered the
you were actively, there was something actively spitting voices into your head. That's why.
and just decided to stop.
Yeah, you're outside of its range of influence.
Oh, okay, we are leaving the mountain.
Yes. The range of influence of that sword is quite far, but not as far as you are away from it just now. She will bring you back up to full, so you are fine. As not much happens on your watch outside of, the occasional, like, harpy. Not, like, able to see you because I imagine you're extinguishing the fire.
Yes. Casting Douse Light.
It is amazing that a creature that primarily hunts in the dark doesn't have dark vision. I don't quite understand it, but
That's nature for you.
nature, you scary.
Nature. Why are you like this?
I mean, they're not really natural. They're abominations.
Don't call them that.
No, they're literally abominations. It's literally what they are.
They're not that much of an abomination.
They're created from a curse.
Alright, just because it's a curse doesn't mean you need to curse them out.
I think Zilgor would feel very differently about that.
I wonder how you took a harpy.
He folded it like a laundromat.
I mean, how you'd cook it.
Fire. But outside of the harpies that don't really see you, there's not a whole lot that's happening up here. You do hear like a faint distance, like bell of sorts that is kind of like sounded, but it is like very like you're hearing like the last echoes of what sounds like a bell that was being rung off in the distance.
Alrighty, good ding ding.
No, there's not much I'll be doing on my watch.
But outside of that, the next person, wait, who's next on my roster? Is it?
Oh yeah,
Dragon?
I forgot. I'd say that would. Between like the dragon encounter and going to bed, I'd probably have given everyone a carrot casserole.
Fair enough.
Want to
So,
what?
the
Carrot casserole.
120 feet dark vision.
But you're gonna cook a casserole.
Don't know how.
Wait, what?
You can cook a casserole. Just mystical casserole.
It's in my cooking bag.
Yeah, just
Is it already cooked or?
No, it's not cooked. I've got to cook it myself.
don't worry about it.
I cooked it the previous night. I've just been keeping it warm on the simmer.
I'm just gonna make a fire up here. You know what? All the crap is know where the food is.
You're gonna
know what?
light it
know what?
specifically
I
next
think-
to Abigail.
You know what? Harpies, just come over here. Come on. Cook for dinner. You want to know what I'm cooking for dinner? Harpy
Dra-
wings.
You'd have to ask Zilgor for his harpy wings.
No. We're not asking Zolgar for his. We're asking the harpies to provide the wings for us.
Oh, Zilgor ate those.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying they'd have to ask Zilgor for them.
Oh no, he ate them. He only kept the head.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
getting at is
so-
that they weren't going to be getting them anytime soon.
No, but we light a fire, some harpies come around, then we kill them. Their wings. Harpies
Look
come
how
around.
Zilgon just open him up and take
Quite
it from his
literally,
stomach.
we're asking them to come to dinner and be the dinner.
I think you would be the dinner.
No, we kill them.
Oh, this would be funny. But it would also be a TPK event.
Well, how are we gonna die to a bunch of birds?
They have something you don't. Aerial superiority.
You know what we have that they don't?
Aerial superiority.
Are we doing that? What?
I would ill advise you do this. Unless you want to have like 200 plus harpies descending upon you. Does that? Because that is the amount of harpies that you would immediately have. As there's like a couple hundred of them.
Wait, whose watch is this? Abigail's, right?
Second, so
Like, but Abigail's, who is watching?
is it Dragon or is it Zilgor?
Yeah. Who is it?
Am I after this one?
Well, I don't know who is taking second. Is it because it's
Okay.
usually Zilgor and Dragon that take second?
Shit, let me do 50-50.
Before I say no one.
I'm taking middle, so if second's middle, then I'll do that.
Sure.
See, second and third are both middle, so it's who's taking what middle slot.
Okay, wait, let me roll dice. I'm gonna see.
Zilgor already said, so you're taking third.
Oh shit.
You're taking third, whether you like it or not,
Okay.
boy.
Yeah, someone
God
spoke up.
damn
First.
it.
Speak up first.
Speak-
Anyways,
First
on to
come,
the
first
third one.
No, you're still waiting for. That's 24.
Yeah, just kidding.
Zilgor. There are a number of night creatures.
sorry.
More so after like the harpies kind of like fuck off later. That come out. A few more are like nocturnal birds. Mostly there's something that is not terribly far from you that you do see that is kind of like a really kind of like large snail-like creature. It's not like massive, but it's like those like giant sea snails. It's like that big.
Yeah.
It's quite like abnormally big. Just kind of like casually just kind of like meandering past. Like currently like probably on someone's face.
How large is the shell?
About like 2 or 3 inches. It's quite a big snail.
I was hoping it would be larger to make a horn, but
No,
You'll-
it's not like gargantuan. It's just like it's like a really abnormally like large, like fucking snail.
who's asleep?
Pretty much everyone except you.
Zylgor would like to pick up the snail and put it onto Dragon's face.
You remove it. You remove it from one of the bumpkin guards' faces that it was on, and then put it onto Dragon's. As like you pick it up, it like instinctually just kind of like crawls back into its shell. Not that that would help it, even a little, if you wanted to kill it.
And then, well, it has to crawl off at some point.
Yeah.
I'll then grab a couple bushes and I'll rip them off and I'll just like throw them at the goats to eat. And then I'll make, if anything tries to come for the goats, I'll just sit there in ambush waiting.
He's hiding in a bush.
Does a dear friend dragon, do I dragon? What the fuck? Notice anything like wake up or
I mean, your passive perception pretty much drops to like.
Oh.
No, drops to like less.
-5.
Yeah, it drops to
Minus-
like it drops to 5.
so I cannot notice it.
No.
Meanwhile, mine stays the same. Because I am conscious while I sleep.
You might feel it when it starts moving. Yes. Just now, not so much. It's currently hiding.
Okay.
As
Zilgor needs to sleep, right?
yes, this is like the middle of his watch when he's doing this. As like closer
Okay.
to the end of Zilgor's watch, as Zilgor, you watch it from like your hiding spot underneath all your branches that you've kind of constructed around yourself as a ghillie suit like deal. You do just like witness the snail kind of slowly emerge and then start moving down Dragon's face. As that would be what would wake Dragon up, is this kind of like slimy creature kind of like crawling across your face, followed by what I imagine is a low chuckle.
Just a slight grin, but he's just more just caring for his goats.
As there's this big ass like snail just kind of stuck to your face. A couple smaller like other like ground animals, like a couple of worms and stuff, kind of like really wriggling around near you.
These things can just take it off.
Yeah, you can just bat it away.
I want to carefully take it off because you know I don't hurt any animals.
But yet you want to burn a village to the ground.
Fuck.
Yeah, as you just kind of like pull it off, it doesn't really give much resistance.
Just put it somewhere and kind of keep an eye. Wait, is it start on my watch?
Yeah, this is like the start of your watch, so perception from you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep the snail in my hand.
It just kind of curls away and just hides.
Ooh, not bad.
Oh, Jesus. That's better than what you usually do.
I hate my dice.
I think your dice hate you.
It's a mutual relationship.
As like eventually like the snail does kind of start to move across your hand, and then just kind of like starts just like doing loops around your hand unless you're putting your hand on the ground.
Is Silgur asleep?
Zilgor would be asleep at this point in time, yes.
Okay.
As he's gone to sleep, he's literally just lying there, but his goats are attached to his belt. So his
Yeah.
goats are on either side.
They're kind of like forming like this kind of like, I imagine like you're kind of like forcing them to like kind of like be like your pillow. Like you just have like one of them casually just like your head on one of them as like the others are just kind of like a blanket almost.
No, my head's on one of the dead bodies. I'm using a dead body as like a lean-to.
Best pillow.
I mean, they can't complain.
He doesn't mind the smell.
Yeah.
Oh boy,
the
does
rotten
it smell.
Yeah. Roll Constitution save. Do not throw up.
It's not that bad.
Anyways, put the snail on Zilgor's nose. And wait, can I do that?
Yes.
Will it fall off? Okay.
No.
Put it on his nose and turn it kind of in the direction of his mouth.
Okay.
Does it smell?
It's a good question.
Because I'd be at -5, which would bring me to 10.
But
But I have
Yeah.
advantage with spell, which would give me plus
10.
5
yeah, which would give you
on
10.
a passive. So my passive would be 15.
Snail smell. I don't think it does.
I don't imagine it would smell.
Even if it smelled like, what would it smell like? I never smelled a snail in my
That
life.
is something I am.
French.
Hold on.
Let me call my French friend.
Or would I smell dragon?
Dragon.
I imagine you would more smell dragon.
So all he has to do, roll a, was it going to be a sleight of hand or a stealth?
Yeah, it'd be a sleight of hand.
Just need to beat a 15.
Okay, so how much? Normal?
There you no.
Is it
Normal.
normal or
Yeah,
attack?
just normal.
Come on, give me an natural 20 for this useless fucking roll.
It's
Nice. I know.
Yeah.
It's a 17.
I don't sense it.
I can find that snails can smell. I don't find if they do smell.
Okay, let's. Okay, first. What type of snails is on Zilgor's nose?
Like a semi-giant snail. It's like about.
No, I mean like what kind of species is the?
I
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
giant species is their own unique species.
Wait, how big is it?
Nearly like 3 inches.
Okay, 3 inches.
It's like 2 or 3 inches, like big.
Let's say compared to my hand.
They're quite big.
Okay.
It's
really just the palm of your hand.
Yeah, it would be like nearly half the size of your hand, close to it.
Oh, that's pretty big.
Yeah. Apparently no, but aquarium snails smell. It's a good question. I've never had to look up if snails smell before, but I did just now. Answer is still to be found. I don't know. But
So,
as
what
you
happens?
you do that, Zogor doesn't notice for now. He probably will do when it starts moving around on his nose. But outside of that, nothing harries you this evening. Not yet, anyway. Are you doing anything else outside of making...
If the snail is alive, it won't smell like anything specific. There you go.
Do I do anything else? Well, create a bonfire. Oh god, I'm gonna get ourselves killed one day.
Are you lighting a
get yourself
fire?
killed.
No.
I was about to say, Jesus Christ.
I was just joking.
I was going to say, that's going to get douse lighted as soon as you light it.
The worst thing is, I wouldn't die from harpies. I would die from Zengor. Oh god.
I think you would die of them, Zogor using you as a weapon to fight off the harpies.
Yeah, I think I would be at the bottom of the cliff in like 5 seconds after light the fire.
I don't know. My claws do more damage than an improvised weapon.
No, I just meant like you just using him as an improvised weapon. Like you just swinging him around like a baseball bat.
Yeah. I think that's it for my turn.
Like, do you know when the Hulk throws Loki around like a ragdoll? I imagine like that. But instead of Loki, it's just Dragon. Just being tossed at some harpies.
Yep.
As you kind of go back to your... Not like full rest, because it's getting pretty early, so you're kind of doing like a light rest for your remainder, as it is back to Final Watch. Farrain. Roll a perception.
There we go. Oh, that
Whoa.
is... I rolled a 2.
Jesus
That is-
Christ.
So that's 20.
No, he rolled a 17 total. Jesus Christ.
It's just kind of funny, with a bad roll, you can still get like a really good.
Yeah.
16
Score.
is the lowest I can get with guidance.
You know what's funny? He can make it worse by adding like another additional familiar. Like on top of his 2 additional familiars.
Why'd that make it worse?
Because you could do the Hellfire familiar, which would give you the dark vision one. So if you had like an imp, which would give you its eyesight, which would mean you couldn't be imposed by magical darkness as well. So you just have like permanent eyesight in every condition physically known to mankind. Magical darkness, normal darkness, just everywhere. Nothing could make you not see.
Nothing can make me not see. Well, invisibility.
What a blindfold.
Or they're burrowing underground,
Yeah.
which I need Tremestance or True Sight. But yes.
Yes, as You wake up as everyone starts waking up later. There's not much happening, just because there's not a whole lot that can attack you on the mountain, which is kind of nice. Outside of like the harpies and maybe that dragon coming back.
Once
And
I see the first person stirring round about when light starts breaking, I'll start trying to light the fire.
as you as you start lighting the fire, as people start waking, is Zilgor, when you wake, you kind of like feel a slight crunch as you have killed something just in the process of like waking.
Have a look at what it is.
Yeah, as you hear like Zilgor kind of snacking on something that's partially not intentional. It's
He's not gonna eat. I think he's had a bad experience eating snails, so he's not gonna eat it. He'll just like wipe it off like a snot. He'll eat 10 pounds of ox meat.
as there is like this giant snail that is there that has kind of been partially crushed by Zilgor accidentally. It is very, very dead.
Oh, fuck. Damn.
10 pounds of ox meat could do him for the day.
Yee. As you have that.
Can Ella revive it?
No.
If she
Unless
wants to waste a fucking 300 gold.
Yeah. If you want to waste a 300 gold diamond that A, you don't have, and B, yes.
Shit. Rain can do anything to it.
It's broken.
Yeah. Please fix it broken.
I can't really do much about insects.
Are snails insects?
Yes.
I thought they were too big to be insects.
They are mollusks.
Mollusk.
Part of phylum Mollusca, which is some part from insects who are, yeah.
But anyway, as you have your breakfast, what are people doing in the morning before pushing down? Since there has been some trouble ahead.
Zalgor's just eating. He'll check in with the guide if we will get there in the morning.
You'll get to the bottom by like evening, the same as you got to the top by evening. So
yeah,
it'll be easily done. The bodies still slow you down a little bit, so you might have to push through the town through like closer to dark than you would maybe like to be out in the open for, but it's not not a huge issue.
Zalgor will attach 2 of them to him, and then another 2 to the ones that are attached, then to him. So he can drive 4.
Yeah, it's not gonna slow you down by much. It's gonna like add an extra like 10 minutes onto your journey, maybe at most. Yeah. But as you start, unless anyone is doing anything specific, as people start pushing down the mountain, you start to find, well, Zilgor smells it first, as like the guide is kind of like looking at the map. You smell what is blood, and then you encounter like one big like smattering of something that went down here. You're not sure what killed what, but there are a number of dead dwarven miners. There are some goblins as well that are of darkened skin. Like they're something about them isn't right. Their complexion is far darker. Like they would blend in more with the shadows. A couple of them are like pitch white with like red eyes, like a pure like albino, which doesn't really. You've never seen goblins like these, but you know they're goblinoid. But you're not sure what found what first. But you do just kind of see like people kind of starting to like move bodies of miners that are dead and then like kicking the goblinoid bodies kind of off of the cliff.
Could I use survival
Yes.
to track which way they came or when?
Yes. It would be quite high DC because there's quite a lot of blood here.
That's fine. I completely forgot I am proficient in survival. So, oh, that's actually pretty good. So,
Oh,
yeah,
a
15
20
plus
total.
5.
That. You're not 100% sure of the exact direction they specifically came from outside of they came from within the mine somewhere. Unless you trek deeper within. But you do know that the majority of it is the human blood.
So they came out from the mine and went back in the mine.
And no, like you'd have to venture deeper into the mine to find the specific source from where they exactly came. You're not 100% sure if this mine goes like deeper.
But
Like,
did they come?
Yeah,
Did
they came out, but you're not sure which path is that. When you look in, there's like multiple snaking pathways that go different directions. So unless you venture deeper in, you ain't finding the exact source yet.
No, yeah, that's fine. But did they go all the way down the mountain, or is it just coming out of this mine?
The smell kind of treks down the mountain a little bit, yes. As like the bloodstains would also determine that there's probably been fighting down the mountain as well.
Is their smell stronger going down the mountain or back into the mine?
It's kind of a mixture of like everywhere.
Right.
Just because of like chaos and stuff that was caused, and a mixture of like other things interfering with it.
And is it just one type of goblin?
There's the two types of goblins.
Would I know?
The blackened what? No, you've never seen these goblins before. The blackened goblins and the more albino goblins.
Okay. I smell goblin. I see no goblin. Let's keep going.
No, you'd see the goblin bodies that they would be like kicking over. Like you'd see like the more ones that, like if you were to encounter them in the dark, you probably would be harder to see them. Like it would be much more difficult to see them. The albino ones, you're not even fucking sure what the hell that thing is when you look at it, as its arms are far longer, its legs are shorter, and its body is also shorter than like a normal goblin, but its arms are like incredibly long, and the fingernails on it are incredibly sharp, and the teeth as well.
I'll just rip off their ears and have them sunbake. And I will eat them like jerky in a few days.
Easily done. As you push through this, your guide leading you. He's a little concerned as the fact that there is no mining going on, but he doesn't know what the hell's going on just yet, because all the carnage and chaos that has apparently unfolded. But as you reach kind of the bottom, as like you're just like finding the occasional body, like kind of scattered around here and there, blood splatters also kind of scattered around everywhere. Getting less and less minor and more like goblinoid body that you're finding, you do just find what looks like one of the goblins that is just kind of like, you're not even sure what the hell happened to it. It's very, very gone. That's all you know. Something has like almost like cleaved it clean in half, and then like crushed the upper half of it. As there's just like scenes of like some sort of raid upon the city below, but they've fended it off relatively easily. As night approaches, as you push further on back to the post, I assume.
Yes, we're just pushing down.
As you push on into the earlier side of the evening, into the post where you originally were, there's far more people on patrol. There's still no guard here because this is pretty much like a town out in the middle of absolute fuck end of nowhere with no guard. So it's just mercenary protection that's here, and anyone that has a weapon is also a member of the fighting force. You see like a couple of them got close to the town, but you're not sure if any of them got into the town. You kind of stop seeing the blood splatter at a certain point in time. As you head into the tower, you find immediately kind of like a couple of people just like on the floor, kind of bandaged up. Some people, like, their eyes are bandaged. They've got like an eye or two that's like missing. Some people are like missing ears. There's a guy that's like missing his nose. As you're just kind of like wandering through this, dragging the bodies. As the gentleman you met is like down there in like this armor, this kind of like leather armor that he has on, with his like weapon on him. As he turns to like look at you, as he's like gathering what men he has that aren't injured to go back up. As you just hear like Jefferson, Baker, tend to the wounded. Alan, get that fucking goddamn ballista operational again. And god damn it, get some goddamn lights up on that mountain. As he like turns after like shouting these orders, like with like a couple of men at his side. Oh, you guys have come back. Well, at least you came back. You brought some of my men with you, so that's at least good. You four chuckle fucks help Jefferson. As they, like, the four chuckle fucks that went with you go and deal with whatever they need to.
I would like those men back.
Well, unless you're coming up with us. Plus, we could use the extra manpower here.
My orders are to take these bodies back to Ronton. Why should I stay?
That I am arranged. That I have arranged. You have transport for that. However, unless you're helping us with this, my men are needed here. Sadly. But you do have transport back, so you have that.
What pitiful thing are you dealing with?
Oh, well, apparently they've encountered a small underground goblin encampment that these goblins are fucky and they can hide a bit easier. And while one of them, he points like one of these like white ones that he've kind of dragged back that are like still alive, that's like very, like, even like bound and chained, seems like unnaturally like stronger and faster than any goblinoid you've seen. That thing is boy, don't go fucking near that thing. It'll do what it did to Davy. He's already missing his fucking nose. It's like they're a bit more vicious.
Want me to put it out of its misery?
Oh no, that we can do. Just more if you're looking for a bit of extra coin, we could do with a bit of extra help, but it's nothing we can't deal with.
Oh my.
Say 5 gold a head. Roll a persuasion.
Intimidate.
Well, I mean, you have done him a service, so unless you are actively like intimidating him,
I'm growling as I say it for 10.
sure, I'll let you do 10.
It's 3. Okay.
So we run back up that fucking mountain.
And I can use my strength modifier, yeah.
Yeah.
Heal me.
Jesus Christ.
Because I'm proficient in intimidation.
That is a number. Sorry, 2 seconds. Someone is. Someone is posting advertisement in the chat, which
Yeah, I
is
see.
yeah, it is.
Catch
It
a
is.
promo code with 10 viewers.
Where's your mods?
There. Lucas is currently offline.
Damn you, Lucas. You
And
sucker.
what do you pay him for?
He's not paid.
He's an intern.
He's
Shit, I'm
yes,
surprised he's not online.
He's a slave.
yes. As
Yes,
for anyone who wishes to do that again, remember, read the rules. Don't do promotions. Do not promote shit in chat
it's
as
about
well.
100%.
I need to add. Do not promote stuff in chat.
He's got a bot to like spam that.
I need to set up Nightbot, but I'll do that later. I just seen it because it was added to me, so I seen a direct message in the chat
Well-
and I was like, what the fuck? So I just dealt with it.
But Daybot.
It's Nightbot.
Yes.
There's no Daybot.
Oh. Yes, but what do you do during the day then?
Good that. Never mind. But as
You walked right into that one, didn't you?
no.
Yes, you did.
As you kind of like intimidate him, he's like, he's like humming and hawing. Sure.
Dalgor will put out his hand for a handshake. He'll do like the wrist grab kind of like Roman.
Yeah. As he kind of like shakes back. However, I advise you gear up beforehand. Going into these mines is a bit of a shit show, so I would advise at least having a little light.
What
'Cause-
else do we need?
Advise getting at least a couple of torches or a lantern, just because apparently the other ones can hide in the dark, and even if you have dark vision, it doesn't really do much because you can't see them.
Wait, when are we gonna be leaving? to go
Well,
to the mountain?
we're going up in a couple of hours. I'm gonna go round up the rest of my boys and start heading up there in a couple of hours. So you got a couple of hours.
Yeah, I mean, we could go and let's say I got a mystery bar and 3 gold bars from the mountain, that place.
Well, there's a smith in town. You can take it to the smith. You've got 2
Are you
hours.
sure? Anybody else wanna go with me?
I will go.
I have no need of that, but I don't suppose you have.
Looking
A
for
place for incense and herbs.
Yeah, we should stock that. You could speak to Alison. She might just be able to give you some. Is there's someone like actively like treating the wounded, like kind of using a little bit of healing magic, who is probably their cleric. As he just like points to her, she might have what you need.
I shall head towards Alison.
As you're like as you're like wandering away, he's like, failing that, there is a town store that might have it. As he's like wandering like the opposite direction. As Abigail, what are you doing?
Good question. I don't even know if I have any money to do anything with.
What you did?
I'm checking my
You
finances.
didn't spend that much money on your horse.
Yeah, you
Oh,
got
yeah.
second place in a tournament.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah, I do have quite a bit of money, but I don't know
Yeah.
what's spent on it.
You also have like diamonds and shit that you found, remember?
Oh yeah, don't. Oh yeah, we do. I'm off to sell them.
Remember, diamonds are light, coin is heavy.
Alright, so I'm gonna try to find somewhere to sell them before I head back up the mountain.
Sure.
So
You
find somewhere to sell.
looking for a jeweler, roll an investigation, as they are directly going to a blacksmith, which isn't hard to find.
Yeah.
As the blacksmith, like, you literally like walk out of the door and then like across, like down the road is the blacksmith. They can actively see the blacksmith.
great.
As
None.
you do find a sort of jeweler, Abigail, but we'll get to that in a second. As
Okay.
Dragon and Zilgor going to the blacksmith, as for then you walk up to this woman who is kind of like dealing whatever she can for people, like healing their injuries, if not giving them like medicine and stuff like that she's kind of got on her. And she's just like, oh, are you hurt as well? Or
No, I am perfectly fine. I was just
Oh.
wondering whether you had some incense and herbs that I can buy, or whether you know a location where I can buy them.
what kind and what for? If it's for specific rituals, I might have.
Yes, ritual spells. And one to give myself a familiar of sorts.
Oh, as she just kind of like reaches in. It's like, I don't have a lot. I don't think what I have on me would cover what you need. I've used a lot of mine trying to heal people. But there is... oh, where is she again? As she's like actively like trying to like remember, like because she knows where it is exactly, but she's trying to like give you directions. She's trying to like remember the directions to give to you that would make it so you could find it easier. If you go to the other end of the town, basically, like here, there's an an alchemist there. She'll be able to give you easily.
Thank you. As
Uh,
I'll start heading over towards the alchemist.
Yes, Zilgor and Dragon, as there is this, like, as you're like approaching, you do see like there's two dwarfs kind of like absolute going to town on like this massive bit of metal that they're forging. Like one is like holding it, the other is like smashing the absolute living shit out of it against the anvil. There's a couple of like half orcs also like off on like another side, just kind of like one is like heating up some metal, one is working on like a sword, or you're not sure if it's a sword, but it looks similar to a sword. It might be a dagger of some kind. As you approach, who is speaking first?
You
Therefore,
dwarves. You dwarves.
As hold on, I actually have stuff for this. As you just kind of like,
Wow, that's some intense music.
I know.
get ready for a boss fight. Let me get
Nope.
my healing potions.
Silengor rages in God.
Yes, as this kind of like, as like the dwarf that was like originally like wailing to town, going to absolute town in this big like block of like metal that they're trying to forge, as they like put the block, like this big bar that they were working on, back into the fire. As he's like, "Aye lads, what can I do this for?" As he like lifts his goggles up.
Are you dumb?
Sorry? As like he's like
Are
looks at the orc that's hammering away. He's like, "Stop that! Cut it out!" Like, sorry, a little bit loud.
I said, are you stocked?
We're stocked, all right.
Coin or trade?
Both. You looking for?
Good.
As he pulls over the pack and just pulls out one full plate set of armor, two full set plate of armor, three full set plate of armor. He slams down a massive poleaxe head, a large mace head, and then he pulls out one of the light metal bars and one of the silver bars as he puts them down on the table.
He's just like, where the hell did you get these?
None
That
of your
is-
business. Do you want them?
As he's like, the armor's seen a little bit of better days. It doesn't need much work.
It is small. I do not want it. Do you need it?
We could definitely take it. Hold on. He's gonna roll. He's gonna roll. He didn't roll very high. As he's like, Kurnak, I've never seen shit like this. This shit's too light. This fucking elven metal. As he like tosses it to like the other one. It rolled the same. Well, that's 2 6s. He's like, it's probably some fucking elven metal. It's weird. It's dwarven sized. As he like goes to pick up the bar, it's like, what the it's like the first dwarf is like, what the fuck? What the fuck is this shite?
This one is silver. This one is expensive.
No, he's picking up the extremely light bar, like the similar to the armor. He's like,
Wait, can I ask something?
yeah.
This other part that I have that I call dance metal because it's used on the dagger on the dance.
Yeah.
Is it the same one as the one that Zuko put in?
Yes, Zolgor was able to get 1 bar, remember? He found a bar somewhere else.
Okay, so I'm supposed to pay attention now. So if I ask it 2 times.
Yes, as
Stilgor has 70 bars of light metal
yes.
and 7 silver.
Yes, as he's like, the silver, we don't really need a whole lot of silver, sadly. We kind of, he literally points over to, like, a corner where there are, like, a couple of boxes, and he's like, yeah, we might have a little too much of that.
It's too cheap. Then it is too cheap here.
And he'll just like take it and throw it in his bag.
This shit, however, is like the extremely light metal. This shit. Whoever the hell made this? Damn elves. Their damn metals. This, I have no fucking clue. That, clearly, like, putting it to the armor, clearly the same metal. However, he, like, literally, do you mind if I do a little testing? I test it to see if it's good. He's like,
If you break it, you buy it.
oh, I'm not the one breaking it. You are. And I'm definitely the one buying it. As he, like, starts putting on this armor. As he's like, go on then, lad. like a couple of minutes go by, he's like, go on then, lad. Give it your best.
I'll close my fist and just do a basic unarmed strike.
roll through attack.
It would be an advantage because he's just letting me.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't really miss.
You can't really miss, no.
Do miss will be an embarrassment.
Saying that, just as well, it would be an advantage because I rolled a 3 and a 1.
Oh
So
god.
with my 3, it becomes a 11.
You connect with him all right, but not enough to like damage him. As you just kind of like punch the metal, and he's just like, what? Is that it?
I will swing again with my other fist. Lose my d20 off the table. Okay, that's better. That's a 16 and 17 with a plus 8. So
Yeah,
20
that'll-
something.
As like he like hits like the back wall. just on you punching him, roll damage.
Okay, it'll just be a d8. Not raging for 6. 6 plus 5 for 11.
Oh. 11 did that. It takes that much. Cool. As he kind of gets up and just goes, is that really all the best you got?
You can use my claws if you want, but I don't want to damage it.
I didn't even feel that. But he actually like hit the wall, like, very hard. So, Zolgor, because you hit him, roll an insight.
So I'm looking, I have a plus 2. I rolled an 11.
A 16.
13.
Oh, 13. I was supposed to say, wait. Either it's something to do with the armor, and or the fact that he is just a dwarf, and, you know, dwarfs, they like fights anyway, so, you know, it might just be his nature. You're not 100% sure what's giving him this confidence, but he does have a fucking lot of it.
Can I wanna ask him,
Yeah.
do you need to test maybe magical resistance of the armor?
We'll deal with that later. We've got methods of dealing with that. Maybe we'll have to pay someone to do that, but as he just, like, charges in, he's gonna actually punch you. Zolgor.
Yeah, I'm not raging, so I'll just let him punch me.
Jesus Christ.
Oh well, I'll shift or hide just to like tense my muscles a bit.
Yeah, bad feeling about this.
Well, that's a 19 total.
Yes, because I would be 18.
Uh,
2 seconds. I shift or hide, so I need to do my temporary hit points.
it only does 1 damage, so it's 1 damage.
Oh,
It's only 1 damage.
that's fine. Because I
What? So we got a dwarf Captain America in this now.
He's not
So I
very
take-
strong. He's not very strong. He's very
Yeah,
like
but he's,
sturdy.
yeah, but he's just wielding the shield with one arm and punching with the other.
So for shifting, and I rolled max on my d6. I got 14 temporary hit points
Jesus
down to
Christ.
13.
Yeah, as he's just like he's just basically just like fuck it. Let's just if we're gonna go all out, let's just fucking go all out.
What, we're just fighting now?
Yeah. He wants you to try and actively break this armor.
Are you sure?
Yes. I will put it this way: you even if you crit, it halves the damage. He takes half damage when you hit him,
think I know
regardless.
what it is.
Regardless.
It just turns it into a normal hit, does it not?
No, the armor is absorbing the damage.
Okay.
Yeah, he is taking half damage regardless.
So I will raid.
I'll put it this way: if Zilgor was wearing this whilst raging, he would be taking half damage and then half damage again.
Well, here's the thing. It's probably heavy armor.
It's actually classed as medium because of the weight.
Some carbon fiber armor.
Yeah, because it's similar to elven armor, so it's half the weight. But there's still something fucky about it.
Right. Reckless attacking.
Go for it. Not that you needed it.
18 plus a lot.
That'll definitely actually deal some damage to him this time, sending him into the ground.
14 on the first hit.
For the damage, yeah.
Yeah, because it's a claw attack. This will be another attack because I get so 15 plus 8, so 22. No, 23. That does 12. No.
Yeah,
12.
12 and 7, so.
And I've already bonus action raged if he's going to hit me back. So he would get the next turn.
I was like, the claws dig into the armor. They do scratch through it. As he's just like, okay, that should be enough. See, like, see what kind of imprints that's left as he like turns. All right, check the armor out. As like the other dwarf starts checking the armor out. Jesus Christ. That's
For coming out of Zilgor's rage, Zilgor will take his next 2 swipes into the wall.
it's like one of the orcs is like, hey.
Do you need me to roll damage on the wall? Because I rolled.
How much hit points do the walls have?
Yes. As like you do like the first strike as like, hey, just do the first one.
Well, I hit it twice, and bonus action will hit, so it'll be 3 hits.
Oh.
He's just taking his full anger out on this one wall. We need to like get a portable punching bag for like Zilgor to just.
That's what the guy was about to point at. He was about to point at
I rolled,
a punching bag that's literally like
for on my d8 for my 3 attacks. I rolled a 3, a 3, and a 3, which turns into a 10, a 10, and a 10. So that's 30 damage on the wall.
Jesus Christ! As like the orc is like, hey, punch a bag. there's like one of those like standing punching bags just like outside.
No, it's okay. I just need it. That was me. That's me coming off my rage. I'm not raging now.
Yeah, but he's putting out a punching bag you could have taken out your rage on.
As
Which I mean, I wonder how much that's going to cost.
as like the like the dwarf just kind of turns, sighs, and is like, God damn it, that's coming off.
No. You wanted me to hit you.
As he like looks at a hammer, like you look at this like what they were using is it's like, trust me, that don't end well.
No. Who wants it?
As I will take it. Partially magical, but magic's all gone in it. Could be redone if you took it to the right person. And fetch a bit more for it, but we'll definitely take it.
You have.
Sorry, what was that?
What do you have?
We got a lot of silver. Got a lot of iron. Got a lot of mithril.
What do you have made?
Ooh, we mostly have tools and weapons. Pickaxes, shovels, stuff like that. Occasional swords. A couple of the fancier people have suits of armor. That easy points to what they're working on. Don't even fucking ask. Some metal that's harder than hell and we can't even break it. Heavy as shit as well.
What do you want, little dragon?
Wait, he's talking to me.
We also have some gems as well. Got trade gems, got a lot of them.
Wait, who is Zelgor talking to?
You.
Talking to you, little elf.
Number one, I'm a half elf. Number two, I'm not little.
Compared
You
to
are
What size is Zelgor?
You are smaller than me.
Like, what size? Medium or big?
Zilgor is like nearly the height of this like building.
Zilgor is 7 foot hunched.
Yeah. And this building is like 8 foot tall. So
Fuck you.
It's like a foot taller than Zilgor.
Zilgor is
Fuck.
a null. Nulls are tall.
Yeah. Very tall, I see. Fuck you, and I turn to the dwarves. Wait, did Zilgor give them the, like, mystery metal?
Yeah, he's giving them what he found, but you also have other stuff, remember?
Oh, yeah. So I found this weird metal that my companion and how do, fuck, do you say like a partner, companion, or what?
Up to you.
I am your boss.
I got the same metal that this man. For fuck's sake, it's not a man. Okay.
Your current commander.
It's like having Brachus
No,
around.
I didn't. I got this metal that this.
The other two died, and for some reason I am now your commander.
Who's to say you didn't kill the past commanders? Anyways, this snow or what the fuck is, I got the same metal that he brought. This kind of mystery metal.
Okay. How much
Is
of this
it?
mystery metal do you two have? Because that rapidly depends on how much we're willing to give up. Because if you have a
I mean-
lot, then I'm afraid we ain't gonna take much of it.
Can you pay us separately? Not. You know what I mean? Like separate. Don't give him all the money.
Uh,
Yeah, Zoro, how much bars do you have?
As many as he needs.
How much do you have bars? I am just willing to fight about it. Just tell me how much bars do you have?
Tell me how many bars you have.
One whole bar.
You have one whole bar.
Yeah.
Sell all of mine before he gets to sell his one.
The 2 bars, quite easily. 10 bars, would think about that. Any more than that, you might have to sadly leave. This is worth more than we have on stock, even in silver.
Go fuck yourself. How much bars do you have?
How much for 10?
We'll give you either 3 boxes of that silver, or about a couple 100 diamonds.
How much are they worth?
It varies. Got a mix mash of them. Can give you quite a fair bit. This is quite an
Silver
expensive metal that's we would like to work with, and it's something we're
Silver
willing to
reaches
pay a
into the
premium
bag.
for.
He reaches into the bag, pulls out 9 more bars, adds it to the one on the table, and just says,
Give me diamond.
Very well then, as there will give you a mixture of not just diamonds, it's like a number of just various like trade cut specific like gems. Mostly like emerald, some topaz, stuff like that. As there's like that should be about we'll say for all of this we'll give you this as they put all it down, which should be about 10,000 in gold, depending on where you go, but gem prices change from place to place, day to day. You got to be aware of that. So
I can take my bag a bit lighter. Now you can sell your one.
oh no, we were taking 10. We can't afford to take any more than 10.
Zuko, you're the worst commander that has ever commanded a group of people.
You got anything else for us? Is this stuff?
Oh yeah. I got 3 whole bars of gold. Are they worth anything to you?
Here? No. The hell would we do with them?
I don't fucking know. Make shields, make armor, make.
You can't make armor a gold, son. It's too soft. You can make coins out of it, aye. Armor. We make armor and tools. You can't make armor and tools out of gold. It's too soft.
Okay, you
This
make me
forms really quickly. It's not worth our while taking gold because we don't make coins.
Well, start making. For fuck's sake, start making coins.
There's no money in
It'll be-
making. No money in making coins out here. Plus, we're not licensed.
Dragon.
Oh, just wait. Fuck.
Dragon.
Do you?
This is a mercenary camp. This is a base camp for the mountain. When we get back to a town, we could get more.
Yeah. There's also the fact of, do you really want to go to the Court of Coins and tell them that you told us to fuck around and make coins without a permit, pressing licenses, and a pressing facility? Yeah, no, I ain't going to that fucking place. No way in fucking
I
hell.
get you.
Fuck that.
Okay, you don't wanna.
You take that with the Court of Coins.
How much for the 3 pieces of dwarven plate?
Dwarven plate. They how and how. We can't really get much for them as armor is rare for people to buy out here. However, we could pawn it off to the army. How about this? I'll take these bars. I'll give you a contact. You can pawn it off to the military. They might take you. They might be able to pay you a bit more for it.
Where are they?
Well, there's a encampment one city back over. So back the way you came. But I do know the person in Patmash that runs it. He's my brother.
Name.
Dale. Just tell him that.
Dale.
Yeah, you just tell him that Dan sent you. You'll know. So just call him a cunt. Just he knows what he did. He knows why he deserves it. You punch him in the face, I won't be sad. He is a cunt.
Right. That's at Pat Mash.
Yes, but I'm not sure how much he'd be willing to part with him, but he might be more willing to take it off your hands than I am, because not a lot of people around here are looking for this kind of armor.
Right.
A lot of people
So-
would run like lighter armor out here.
I'll put the stuff away and then I'll go.
I want a shield. Give me one shield.
Oh, we have a shield, alright. This is like, you want a wooden one, or you just want like this? As he just pulls like the bar of hot metal off of the forge. I'm pretty sure that if you strap it to anything, it's no fucking going anywhere, and nothing's fucking breaking it.
I need something light that I can occasionally use and smash into face of insubordinates.
Wooden one it is.
Yes.
Like, he just like rifles through. He's like, it's a little bit small. I don't know if it's gonna do much for you physically, but it should do. He hands you this like small like wooden buckler.
And we need 100 feet of rope.
Oh, that you'll need to shop for that. We don't have a rope.
Right. I go to shop.
As I take shield and walk out.
As he's just like, pleasure doing business with you. As they just like look at this pile of metal that they now have.
And that was 10 bars.
Yeah. They're scheming about all the tools that they can make with it, even though they have no clue how to work it. Dragon effectively told someone to tell the taxman to go fuck themselves.
The taxman can go fuck himself.
You tell that to the Court of Coins.
Come on, who can stop me from making coins?
The Court of Coins can. I'm going to take a quick break because I need to go to the loo. Take a quick 5-10 minute break. Sure. For everyone, have a get a drink and stuff. We'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Why did he?
Where's Abigail going?
I'm still here.
Yeah, where were you going in town?
I'm just gonna look to find something to buy. I have no idea what to get.
I think I don't think there's a lot in this place. It's not really a proper.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that, but I just, I don't know what to use my money for because I've got like 300 gold.
There's no point searching for magic items because Jason's has barely any.
Yeah,
There
I
will,
don't.
yeah, there won't be much here.
Yeah, I
There's not
don't
really
really.
much to
Yeah.
spend on apart from rations. But
Yeah,
even then, you have that covered.
yeah, I don't really need to get thingy. I don't intend to get magic items. That's why I'm just questioning what items do I need.
Stilgar only needs one or two things. He's just built for raw power. He's not really built for magic items.
Mm-hmm. I think currently got bagpipes, sports pag, 2 daggers, a longbow, rapier, scale mail, and another rapier. I've also got my horse.
If I use a shield, I drop my D8 down to a D6.
All I really need to do is I really need to fill up my food bag, so because that's currently still at 9 out of 30 days worth. So if I can get that quickly refilled, then that could be good. Apart from that, there isn't really anything else I need. It's just what do I want to get in the long term.
Oh god.
What?
Kicked my table.
Do you know the kicking objects doesn't help fix it?
No, it did not help anything. Wait, do we have everyone, or are people still gone?
I'm here.
I am here.
Are we missing Dragon?
No, I'm here.
No. Oh. Oh. Then. Let us return then to this absolute shit show. As you two are going to get some rope, we will cut to Abigail. 'Cause
Yes.
yeah, you two were doing stuff. As you find the place that you need. As you enter in. Yes.
Is there anyone in?
No. As you just
No.
kind of walk in, as this kind of bell just kind of like cling, 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 cling. As like no one even shouts like, "I'll be there in a second." As you just kind of, what are you doing? There is stuff like on display in here.
Yeah, I'll have a look around, see what's on display, because never know, it might be something interesting.
What were you looking for again? It was.
Well, no, I was currently wanting to sell my diamonds and gems
yes,
and all that
yeah,
that I grabbed. But for buying, I have literally no idea. So whatever is on the shelf will probably pique my interest.
There is in this jeweler. There is a number of rings and stuff cut with various different gems, like topaz, emeralds, a couple of rubies, some diamonds. There's even a couple with like various other stones that you've not really seen used in like rings. Like you've got there's a ring made of marble that has like a diamond on it, and like there's a couple of just like raw gems as well, like in a glass counter.
Good thing I don't have detect magic.
It's a good thing nothing in here is magical. But as like a couple of minutes come by, as this like woman comes like through like a kind of like beaded curtain almost, as she like is like, "Oh, sorry, I didn't hear the bell. I was out the back." As there's this woman with like messy ginger hair, just kind of like, it looks like she's been shocked by lightning at some point in time. It's just like permanent, like, you know, like Doc when he got struck by lightning in Back to the Future. It's like that, just permanently.
It's alright.
As she just kind of like sits down. It's like, "What can I do for you, my dear?"
I'm hoping to sell these. Like put the gems and all that onto the counter.
She's like, "Don't have many people selling gems. More people buying them for the coin weight. But sure." She like, "Oh, I don't want to play that audio." As she pulls out like a device to like look at said gems. She knows what she is doing. But
Last time you said that, the person rolled really low.
the dwarf did roll really low. However, she did roll extremely high, so.
Excellent.
Doesn't mean to say you're getting a lot for them. It just means she knows they're real. She's like, these are real, all right. However, these are dwarven marked, and well, you're not dwarven, so I do have to ask you where you got these. As she does do something, I do need you to make me. What save is this? What save is Zone of Truth?
Wisdom.
Wisdom, yeah, wisdom save. Do you need you to make me a wisdom save? A wisdom
Either
save.
wisdom or charisma.
Okay.
I do not.
It's charisma. Never mind.
It's
I
charisma.
apologize.
Oh,
Yeah,
charisma. Okay.
It's fine. This is fine.
Hey, got even better.
That meets it. Meets it, beats it. So she is aware that you aren't under the effect of the spell.
Yes, but I do not need to be under the effect of the spell to tell her that.
They only make the save when they attempt to tell a lie.
Yeah,
Oh.
which I'm not going to.
Oh.
Because why would I want to lie when I can just tell
Oh,
her
that's right,
truthful?
yeah. Until the
Like-
spell ends, a creature can enter the spell's area for the first time or turn and start them, or starts its turn, they must make a charisma saving throw.
Yeah. It's mostly just so that she knows that you can lie to her actively. She's like, please do be truthful, but you do know that she did just cast a spell on you.
Mm-hmm. Well, we got these from what's the place that we were just before?
The Dwarven Forge.
Yeah,
You
we were
do
just
not know. You do not know the name of the place at the top of the mountain.
Yeah. I was just on a quest to an abandoned Dwarven Forge.
What
Um,
that entail?
that entailed retrieving some bodies of some fallen soldiers where we happen to find these in their base. We don't know exactly why they had them on them, nor do I know where they got them from.
Well, if it was a place of dwarven heritage, I could probably tell you that those would be payments of things owned by people that would have lived there. These are effectively stolen.
So you'd suggest that the people that were up at that forge have stolen these gems?
I'm not suggesting it, I'm merely stating a fact that even though people may be dead, doesn't give you the right to take their shit. I would suggest putting them back. As she just kind of slides them, as sadly, I will only deal with legitimate gems. Mined or bought.
Okay. I'll take my leave.
As I do not wish to be in trouble from the wrong people.
As far as we know, that you've got no next of kin.
That does not bother the courts. Not even a little. You would know who the Court of Coins is. And you would know that they are effectively the taxman that deals with any money.
So essentially, these gems are worthless.
Unless you can find the right person to pawn them off to, or someone that isn't able to detect the fact that they were dwarvish by nature originally, then yes, here they are.
Okay.
For just now, you may be stuck with them for a little bit.
Can they be used in spells?
They can be used in spells, but you'd have to get them identified, which would cost you money.
It's more than they're worth.
No.
Well, if I need to pay to use them, then they might as well just be stuck in the back of my pocket till I can find someone who's actually willing to take them. So, time to just stick them into the back of my bag for now, to the deepest, darkest corner.
Unless you were to... The only other way that you could deal with them is to gain them as some sort of reward, which would be extremely questionable, but till then, I do wish you good luck. Is there anything else?
In particular, no. Generally, just gonna have a look around and see what else there's.
She is does kind of look at a few of them and stops on the bigger diamond that you found and is looks at it and then is that can't be. Yeah, that's a 19 on a dice. For bonus, that's 20 fucking 3. As she starts inspecting it, this was at one point magical. Not anymore. Magic is long dead. However, that, don't let anyone see that, otherwise you might actually find that you get stabbed by someone. It's that. The bigger gem is an Emperor diamond.
Explain.
Very, very rare. Very, very pure. Basically,
Okay,
they can fetch anything from, couple thousand gold to couple billion. Easily. With no questions asked. Higher ends of couple 100 million, people are going to start asking questions, but people would still pay that for it. So, it's a pricey gem, and they're not very often produced. So I wouldn't advise you flash that one around too much.
Okay. So,
Just a word of warning for that one. If you're gonna hide that one somewhere, hide it not with the rest of them.
Okay. But if you're not intending to purchase any of them, then
No. She doesn't want it. She's definitely not fucking with a quarter coins.
Then I'll be taking my leave and I'll be stuffing these into the deepest, darkest corner of my bags until someone specifically wants one.
I mean, you could use that diamond to revive someone.
Yeah, but there's no one dead that I want back. Or hell, there's nobody dead that I can think of.
Unless
Unless one of the party members suddenly had a heart attack, outside the shop.
Don't know. You could go bring Darius back for some dumb reason.
What?
In his character will back, but
Revive him.
Shaggy will.
Shaggy will
Just
not.
revive him.
Shaggy
Just
will
throw him
not
down
be.
the mountain.
Yes, but as Farain, we'll cut to Farain. As Farain, you wander past. You do find Abigail leaving a gem shop. As you are wandering past into a shop not too far from it, as you walk in, as there is just the one person in here but this for like such a small shop, it's just like filled with plants, just like floor to ceiling, wall to wall. Like there isn't even a window here. There's just like a door that's even on the back of the door has like one of those, the hanging baskets. It's got one of them on it. And the door is even covered in some like moss as well. And like you just smell like incense and herbs and like other stuff being burnt actively in the process as like you enter. It's a very nice smell. There are various plants as this rather old woman. Come, yes, come in. Please
Hello.
close the door.
As
The cold wind does chill my old bones these days. What can Helen do for you? Roll an insight. Just off the bat. Something automatically isn't right about her, just in general.
Can I take a stab in the dark?
What?
that's a
Is
17.
she high?
She's not high, but she's definitely
here's
not.
my
She's definitely not human. That's what she's not. She's definitely not human, and she's definitely a fair bit older than she should be. Like, just like openly, like you can see that she is older than any human has any right to be.
Yeah.
So there's something that's not quite right about her, just like off the bat. These winds do chill me these days in my old age. What can I do for you,
Vicky.
child?
Yes, I was told that I was able to procure some items for a ritual spell. I want to get a familiar.
A familiar? What kind of familiar? So I have many things for many types. Some will cost you a bit more, however.
A raven.
Oh, has my time come then?
That would be up to the queen herself. I have no hand in the matter of
Very
letting
well.
people
Here you-
pass on before their time.
Here you go. The next time you see her, tell her that I am very grateful for my long life. She just slides the items to you. If it is not my time, young one, then is there anything else?
That is it.
Farewell.
I don't suppose I can get more of this, do you?
You could find it around. The items are not terribly difficult to find, but up here I do not have much more to give. Maybe one more. That would be it. Do you desperately need it?
Not desperately, no.
I am sure there are a couple of places along the way that you can find such herbs for cheaper. That is only if you know where to look.
Don't know my place around here, but I'm sure that's... I'll find people that will know what I need.
I'm sure you will. And I'm sure when it is time for the time that I have cheated to come, that you will come for me one day, won't you? I have cheated my time. But
If the queen needs it done, then it would be it would be her choice on who she sends to pass.
farewell then, young raven.
Farewell.
As you have that, 100 feet of rope, as you two are in, as this in the bigger general store, is there's people, like a fair few people in here, as the guy's like 100 feet of rope. The hell do you need 100 feet of rope for? Where are you going for that? It's gonna take a couple of days to make that. Don't carry that kind of rope. Unless you're wanting me to just tie 2 ropes together. Oh.
Weak.
Wait, Zilgori is not in the voice chat.
Yeah, I just realized. But you're still there. Are you not? Were you getting your own stuff?
Me?
I thought you went with him.
Yes, but I have no fucking idea what does he want to do.
He wanted 100 feet of rope. You went with him, I thought, for your own other shit that's there.
Okay, well, let me see what I need to do. So wait, where are we?
General store.
I don't suppose they buy gold bars.
They'll get you stuff.
In a general store. Wait, remind me again. If you're in a world where magic isn't that common.
Yeah, magic isn't super common.
Okay, so magic is out of the question.
Unless they have like any random magic items that they've found.
I mean, to be fair, Silver can get the rope himself.
Very well, unless you are buying anything from the store, like shit that they sell.
Give me a second, I need to see if I need something. Sanibel have something to do.
That is fine. Is anyone else getting anything? Buying anything? Looking for anything? Killing anyone?
Nah.
Yeah. Abigail. Abigail?
She's also BFB.
Zilgor.
Oh,
I mean,
Cam is back.
Cam.
Cam is back. Zilgor, as the guy at the general store is like just like leaning over the counter, just like 100 feet of rope. Want me to just have 100 feet of bloody rope? Are you planning on climbing a fucking mountain? I don't have 100 feet of rope. I could tie 2 ropes together. It's not gonna be as good. But if you want a proper rope, it's gonna take a couple of days. No gonna lie. No many people need 100 feet of rope. Chain. I've got 100 feet of chain. That's common. Rope, no so much.
Just want 2 lots of 50.
That's fine by you. is that you can buy 2 50 feet ropes for how much are 50 feet ropes again?
I need pitons.
Oh, uh, are you just buying a climbing pack?
Yes.
Yes, climber's pack. So a climber's pack, which is 50 feet of rope, 15 pitons, and a grappling hook, will cost you about 15 gold. Oh no, not 15. Cost you about 20 gold. Sorry.
Yes, I can pay that. Cool. I'll buy that. Then I'll have a short rest before we go anywhere.
Yeah, and then you just buy like a normal rope as well.
2 lots of 50 hempen rope.
I'm saying you could buy the climber's pack, which would give you 1 rope, a bunch of pitons, and a grappling hook as well. But then you still have to buy like the other rope.
The climber's pack and a spare rope.
Where is the rope again? Hempen rope. Oh, hemp rope is just 1 gold, so yeah, that's easily done.
21 gold. I'll mark that off.
21 gold. You have a climber's pack. 1 rope. Anything else that anyone else is needing?
What's in store?
They have pitons for people that are like climbing and stuff. They have a couple of ropes. They have grappling hooks and stuff. They have a lot of chain, a lot of tools. They sell like a lot of like mining tools here.
Mining tools could be quite useful. How much are they?
For the hammer, you're gonna be 2 gold. For I think, what is a pickaxe again? Where the hell is a pickaxe? Let's say like a gold for like a pickaxe.
Okay, that'll be 3 gold going down the drain then.
Yep. Like a couple more like the specialized like mining tools that are like for like super specific things. Just say like a gold if you wanted like any like the smaller tools.
No, I'll just take the hammer and the pickaxe.
Oh no, I found the pick is 2 gold as well.
2 gold. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna pay the 4 gold to get the hammer and the pickaxe.
Yeah, they also have like lanterns and stuff.
Okay. How do I add those items to my inventory?
I do not know. They have like oil as well, like a couple.
Oh, there it is.
Shit.
Hammer.
It would be hammer sledgehammer.
Oh, sledgehammer. Oh, that's even
Yeah,
better.
it's more the mining hammer. A mining hammer is a sledgehammer.
Okay, and then
which can also be used A as a weapon and B, mostly for hitting your tools with.
Miner's pick. What else do they have?
They have like lamps, oil first head lamps. They do have like a couple of like wine skins. They have mithers, some other stuff.
Take a lamp. How much is a lamp?
What kind of lamp? A candle lamp or an oil lamp?
What's the difference?
Oil lamp burns for longer. Candle lamp, you'd have to get candles along with it. Candle lamp is a little bit cheaper, but the oil lamp lasts a bit longer.
Yeah, I'll go with the oil lamp.
Oil lamp. About 5 silver.
Five silver.
Yeah.
How much is that in gold? Do I
Uh,
just pay? Because I've got all my money in gold.
5 silver is 1 gold, and then you'd have 5 silver change.
Okay, I'll do that.
And then oil for it is, I believe, 1 silver per flask.
I'll take 5 then, just to round up my cash.
Yeah.
Uh,
And that burns for 12 hours, I believe. Is it 12 hours? Something like that.
oil. Here we go.
Whereas like a candle, a candle lamp would be dependent on like the kind of candle that you bought and like the burn of the candle.
And my last question is: do they have enough food to fill up my cook's bag?
Yes, they do.
Okay, I'm gonna spend 10 gold to get my cook's bag refilled.
That is easily done.
Sweet. So that refills my bag up to 30 days worth of food.
Could even get bag of ball bearings here for some dumb reason.
I don't really think I need those.
They do have like crowbars as well if you need crowbars or stuff like that for like unlodging.
I think I'll take a crowbar. How much is a crowbar?
2 gold. They also have some of like basic med kits as well.
Take the crowbar.
They don't
You
have
said-
many basic med kits, but they do have some basic med kits, which is basically like a trauma dressing and like a tourniquet and stuff like that. It's basically like if you're bleeding out, it allows you to patch someone up.
Don't really think I'll need it. We've got healers anyway.
You say that for now, and then your healer goes down, and then you will really want that kit that basically lets you auto stabilize someone.
I've got the
Yeah,
power.
well, I'm currently making a healing backup.
I mean, let me just. What's it? What level is my athletic character? Because swear.
5.
Wait, what level? Oh, 5. God damn it.
5. You have 1 level in fighter.
Oh yeah, god damn it. Because I was. Don't worry. By the time we get to level 6, we'll be. By the time we get to level 6, Cook will be fine.
Ah.
Because then I can just feed them any food and it'll heal them.
Yep, but unless anyone is buying anything else from here, like tools and stuff that they might need.
Is there anything else?
Not anything that you would need unless you're buying like pythons and rope and stuff like that.
Yeah, if you can guess, my character's not much of a climber.
It's what a climbing kit's for. It's why it specifically has a grappling hook in it.
Yeah, but will a grappling hook hold my weight?
A grappling hook can hold up to like a fair amount.
To find a fair amount.
I don't remember how much grappling hook. Hold on 2 seconds, because grappling hook does actually have a holding capacity. A grappling hook can hold up to 2 people, so
It just says 2 people.
yes, it can quite comfortably hold 2 people, which, you know, Zilgor might need like 2 grappling hooks.
Could I also buy a Dungeoneer's pack for 12 gold?
Yes, easily done.
That's fine. Just because the climber's kit is great and all, but if I get the Dungeoneers, then I get all my torches and
Yeah,
stuff
you
as
get
well.
torches and stuff.
I don't like how they define just 2 people. Like, you'd have 2 Taras. That's kind of the 2 people, right?
No, it defines human.
Human, okay.
By 2 people, I mean 2 people.
2 average humans.
2 average human beings. Hence why Zilgor might need 2. But unless anyone...
That's the really annoying thing about things that say average is this the way to define average. Unless
Yeah.
you get the mathematical data.
I mean, you could probably buy like a portable RAM if you needed a portable RAM for anything. They
Portable
had it.
RAM.
Yeah, you know the door rams that the police have. You can literally just buy one of them if they sell it, if they have it.
Oh, sweet, hell yeah.
It costs 4 gold, but they don't have one.
Oh, god damn it.
The portable rams are actually incredibly difficult to get hold of.
God damn it. Don't worry, I've got my own character to help with that.
Yeah, you have a Zolor.
Yeah, we have Zolgor, and then if Zolgor's about incapacitated, we have Abigail. If they're both incapacitated, then something's going really, really wrong.
I mean, you also have a sledgehammer, so, you know, you don't really need a portable ram. Outside of that, you could buy clothes from here if you need any clothes and stuff like that.
Jason,
Yes.
I'm a bit tired and I need to
Yeah,
get
yeah,
something
we're-
started for tomorrow, so
Yeah, we're just gonna call it
yeah,
after.
I'm gonna leave. Tell me if I miss something big, like somebody dying or I become a god. Okay, see ya.
See ya.
See you later.
See ya.
Cool. That didn't give auto roll, so I'll have to look at auto roll again. Cool, that's fun. That's not broken at all. As you have, unless anyone else is needing shit, that should be everyone having their shit. But as you press to meet up with the gathering crowd of people that that has been gathered, I realized that there is no music playing because it apparently doesn't want to. That is not the correct one. We'll just play this for now. But as you head back up to the opening in the mountain, oh, I realize why the music is stopped playing, because the music crashed. That would be why. Huzzah! I love Roll20. Roll20 is great. Has no problems whatsoever. Cool. I'm just gonna put music on for stream and just because. But as you gather with them, as the master of this hunt leads onward, and you head into this mine as people start lighting torches and stuff. Is anyone lighting torches or lanterns or whatnot?
I will not be.
Have we gone up?
Yes, you're slowly starting to push into the mine now, like where they incurred from.
Cool. I just wanted to check. I took a short rest before we came up.
Yeah, no, you've had time. You've had time to short rest. Everyone's had time for a short rest.
I've got a dark vision, so I won't light anything until it's like really deep in.
Yes. As people are like lighting torches just so that they can see the darker goblins, the goblins that are able to hide in the shadows a bit better.
But I'll stay at the front and I'll sort of sniff my way ahead as well.
Yes.
Does anyone want some carrot casserole?
Carrot cat.
Does anyone want some carrot casserole? Carrot casserole.
I like your carrots.
Zolgor takes 120.
Up to 120, yep.
3, do you want some
Alright.
carrot casserole?
Why not?
I assume that Dragon will take some.
Yes,
I'll take some as well.
We'll make an assumption that Dragon is taking some. 2 seconds, I'm just messaging someone.
The only downside is I won't be able to give you any boosts in battle, because basically as soon as I give you it, well, basically, I've run out of morsels because I have exactly 4 morsels because of my 4 levels. And B, if I did have any morsels, it would overwrite the character roll as soon as you had any.
E.
You got 4 more.
I've got
No,
4
yeah.
morsels, but I gave all 4 to you guys with 1 character roll each.
Yes.
That's fine. We'll probably need the dark vision for you.
Yes, as you have 120 feet dark vision, that is done as you push forward into the mines. Roll a perception.
Cool.
Just before we call it an evening, because
Yep.
yeah, I didn't expect you were gonna go into the mines. I thought you would just like leave. So I don't actually have a mine map, unless you would like me to do a scuffed mine map.
Nah, that's fine.
So as you are looking around, you see the signs of the goblinoids that came through. You find the bodies that still haven't been brought out fully yet. Or what's left of them anyway. As you push forward into the darkness with only the torches lit around you.
Lorraine sees everything.
Yeah, and Farain, you see everything. He nearly sees everything.
See all the creepy nerds staring at their screens.
Yes, as that, because A, wasn't expecting you guys to actually go into the goddamn mines, and B, we're down a member. We will call it for tonight's Dawn of Legends.
Ooh.
Hang on, let me do a quick read on something.
What?
I'm questioning something,
Yes.
which is if the morsels carry over between rests.
No, I think they end at rests.
That's what I'm quickly checking. Morsels. Yeah, 2, 3. Creature can only be under the effects of one morsel at a time. If a creature under the effect of a morsel, then just another morsel, the original effect ends.
Oh shit.
Number of morsel equal to your constitution modifier. Every short or long rest. Oh, it's a number of morsels equal to your constitution modifier every short or long rest.
E.
And which for me is 4. Yeah, that is right.
Yeah.
All morsels are stored in your cook's bag and expire. When using actions, feed morsels. What's it actually say? Creatures who do not have. Yeah. That's the same one. What does it actually say? Because I was thinking. Because
I don't know.
I was thinking Caracas will last for 8 hours.
Yes.
With a short rest only taking an hour. That means we have 7 hours worth of dark vision. Meaning we can take a short rest before getting to the actual. Before entering any sort of combat.
Yes.
So that I'd be able to prepare 4 more morsels.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yes.
So that means as soon as we enter combat, I can then just immediately throw something else to I can throw different morsels to everyone else, so that yes, dark vision would end, but we have better morsels.
Yeah, that would work.
For example, if I quickly check, I could probably give Zogor, I don't know, where is it? Pack protein, that sounds like something for him. A plus 1d4 extra strength damage.
What?
Yeah. 1d4 extra damage. on
for
strength.
1 minute.
Which
Oh,
is,
it also applied. Yeah, packed protein, a fried chicken leg. When injected, it feeds the muscles at enhanced rate. For 1 minute, the target adds 1d4 to all damage rolls and ability checks made using strength.
Okay, that's scary on his own.
that's broken.
It's either that or you get invigorating juices, gives you 1d8 temporary hit points for 1 minute.
He doesn't need any more fucking temporary hit points.
Exactly, so might as well just give him more damage.
That would take me to my maximum on a claw attack would go
to,
8,
like,
15, 19. 19 on one hit is my max.
yeah, and then on a crit, it's like, what, 20 something?
On a crit,
No, on a crit, it would be double that. Yeah, it would be like
Well,
nearly 30 something, nearly 40, something like that.
so take off the modifier. So
Yeah, it depends if you're what's it called, if you're also critting the protein.
I mean, any additional damage also works in crit, so yes.
yeah, so that would be 31.
Jesus Christ, that's just one hit.
That's a maximum roll on a crit.
That's a lot of damage.
Followed up by another hit, and then another hit.
Yeah, that's
And then,
that's a lot of damage from Zolgor.
yeah,
If
and
I
then
crit. That
Ye-
matters.
Saray, what kind of modifier do you need?
Charisma mainly.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything for charisma.
Do you have anything to boost perception? I feel like I need that. Boost.
Apart from the cat castle, no.
Damn.
The only thing I really have is something for disadvantage in charisma, which is the cow inwards, which I don't think was useful. Again, I can give you temporary hit points. I give you 5 extra feet of movement for 10 minutes with some sugar crystals.
I don't know if that would work with him as well.
Yeah, I have a teleport.
You want some herbal tea? Get an additional 1d4 on all Constitution saving throws, intelligence checks, and wisdom checks for an hour.
That doesn't sound too
Okay.
bad. Not that you need it.
Let's see, milk is not useful because that put you to sleep. Carrot casserole, you've already got. Cow words is disadvantage. Flavored ice is damaging. Hardened bread is damaging. Grey tea, I've already explained. Invigorating juice is just 10 hit points. Cracked protein, I've already got put energy for Zilgor. Smoked chops. You gain resistance to cold damage and immunity to the poison condition for 10 minutes. So we're going up against goblins, so I don't think they're gonna freeze you or poison you. Unless they're wait, are they venomous?
You were unaware. You were just aware that they are not fucking normal goblins.
They
But
could be venomous.
they could be, yes. But I should be live tomorrow. I do not remember if I have time. If I am, I'd probably be playing more Alan Wake. Because Alan Wake. Maybe Alien Isolation again. But until then, thank you and goodbye.
Goodbye.
Grapes.